4 here. All right, bud?
Yeah.
I know it's warm out here. Keep going. We're going to make it through the door. Keep going. Through the turbo lift. And onto the bridge.
I wonder how that
It is not insulated. And it's a lovely bridge. You'll notice that it's currently set up for the Marie Curie, which just released a fan film, The Beast, the other day. The Beast is actually one of our newest, well, it is one of our newest releases, and yet it's also gathering a lot of attention. The Marie Curie is a hospital ship, and just like in our time now, hospital ships are unarmed. The Marie Curie is unarmed. And that's, hospital ships on this planet are currently unarmed because of the Geneva Convention. The Marie Curie is unarmed because of the Galactic Convention. And it is quite serious. They have no weapons. Even the security officers, no weapons. None. So if they have to deal with something, they're going to have to deal with it in a different way than you'd expect. And that's what they do. And fortunately, they're not apt to get into firefights, but they are often caught in the middle of two warring systems, so to speak. And they have to be able to defend themselves. They have a really powerful deflector. You'll have to excuse the broom. I forgot to put that away. Stick that over there, please. Yes, absolutely. And I'll take a picture. Would you like one of you with a chair?
So,
Yeah, we'd be glad to take one. There you go. You'll notice though we have security, we have engineering, we have communications, and you'll notice the graphics are really cool. Over there is sciences, and in the back corner next to the MSD is the tactical station. The moving graphics that you see are for the most part from Kenichi. We actually, who's on DeviantArt, we asked for permission or given them. Some of them, like the scanner status, I wanted to see it look like that, and I had Megan Cox, who worked for me at Fast Copy, to do that for me. Another thing is the communication network array is from Star Trek 4, and I had my daughter animate and colorize that. Megan did the next graphic that's flashing over. It's very clever of her. I will tell you it's actually an actual radio frequency graph, as is the overhead projection to the left. We've always found that animating stuff is a whole lot easier if we have it on the set. Before we built this set, Eric, I don't know if you remember, we had all those little cartoons, and that's what they were,
Right.
cartoons, running. And they had to be drawn in and placed by hand.
I was going to mention when I asked my next question, the fact that all of this is new since the last time I visited. There was nothing moving.
It was all static
Static.
last time. Now we're getting it going. Believe it or not, those aren't monitored. You know what those are?
That was going to be my question. What's running them? Are these computers? Are they iPads?
No.
What am I seeing?
Picture frames that are $19.99 at Walmart.
Excellent. Running what?
They're running MP4
the flash drive or
on a flash drive stuck in the back.
Powered with?
There's generic 110 outlets back behind it.
Okay.
Each
A regular
Each of them
plug-in socket.
Each of them
Okay.
feeds into a power strip. There's two power strips. Actually, there's three. Two control this one, two control these two, one controls that one.
Well, that's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
That is awesome.
Another thing that we added were these overhead lights. And they're why it's a little warm in here. And now we can change all of them from red alert to not red alert. I need to find that one. joy of having things that are controlled remotely is that remotes are tricky to keep up with.
Alright, put this back on red.
Put it back on red.
Okay, now you're just showing off.
It's magic.
Showing off is blue alert.
Oh my
Oh, it's blue, condition blue or condition green.
Like a red
Wow.
Yeah.
racing green or something.
You want to know something? Come over this way, Lee, for a second. Look at the panel right over there on security. Okay? Oop, I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen. Oh well. If we turn this overhead light off, which we did for Sepulcher, and we change the colors of the lights, it changes all the colors of the buttons.
Oh really?
Because it's reflecting green light, so it's going to be brown
Right.
if it's red,
Yeah.
and blue light it would be green.
Sure.
But various colors change. In fact, those aren't the same colors when they're white. Main thing is this white light has to be turned off. to do
Yeah,
that. And in
it's,
Sepulcher, we turned it off.
Overpowering everything else.
The only drawback that we have found out here is like red makes it hot. I guess because it's red. All right, the last set we'll show today. Actually, we have 2 sets to go. Come this way. Our transporter room. Hop up there. Reach up. No.
Wish-
Oh, okay.
Our
I see
first
what you're
one.
talking about.
Nope, just turn that one.
Okay.
There we go. So we get a little bit of a glow. Can you get this glow on him? Right up here. That adds so much when we're filming. It's just a little touch, but it works so beautifully. In the transporter room, this is actually the one that was in Studio 2. Studio 2, 2,000 square footer, was an additional 4 foot this way, 3 foot this way, and this distance from there to there is 17 feet, and we had to lose 10 feet of it. But guess what? It fit, and it's lovely. And this little old lady in Albany, Georgia, donated those cheesecake pans. Any questions?
And LED lights from the dollar store.
Yep.
I have them myself.
Aren't they lovely?
Uh-huh.
And behind it, these 2 lights that you see hanging vertically were actually the studio lights in here. We just turned them sideways and just changed the direction and hung them up. This is a Japanese room divider.
Huh.
Now, as you know, Japanese room dividers fold up like an accordion with C-fold.
Right.
Well, I said to my son, who helped me build this, we don't have to do that. We can make a C-fold and roll it up. And he says, Dad, that'll never work. Dad is always right. But seriously, it's on the back side of each of these, it's still the hinge. And we have been known to just roll it up. When we moved it, we unscrewed it and rolled it up and brought it with us. It's literally held from this point to this point, and there's a few screws in the back along the base line. But there is nothing holding it up at the top.
Wow.
They're like the tabletop thing, just painted it silver and laid on them.
Actually, we cut this out of, was it 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch ply? I can't tell from here. Using a jigsaw.
Oh.
I put a pin, it's 2 pieces, and I drew a semicircle on one and a semicircle on another, and sat there, and my son said it would never look round.
Worked pretty good.
Looks round to me. Now these, the transporter pads, bar stools
Hostel. Huh.
from Lowe's. They're like $10 a piece. It's pretty straightforward.
Well, it looks like they're like cake pans or something like that. For them.
Cheesecake pans.
Okay, there you go.
Little old lady at a Greek restaurant helped me get those. I think she charged me $2 a piece. Restaurant supply
cool.
store. Restaurant supply store. Never go get something like that at Walmart. That'll be like $19.99 for your giant cheesecake pan. Restaurant supply store. You just have to be sweet talk them into letting you be in there because you're not a real restaurant. But
Yeah, you can buy all kinds of things going to garage sales,
Oh, yeah.
stock market.
Any other questions about the transporter room? Let's go back out this way. I see the wasp, so just keep going. I'm looking
Yeah.
at him. I've been watching him. He just fly down. He didn't like the light. Oh, he flew out. Yay!
Yay.
And the last